This is considered an active archaeological site where forensic analysis of these remains found is still underway.
From the bustling cities to the serene countryside, the United States is a land of innovation, breathtaking landscapes, and a rich culture. However, there's always something new and exciting to uncover beyond the well-known landmarks and iconic symbols.
That's what mummified him, but being hollow also helped him because it gave what they call a chimney effect, so the scent went out the top.
Join us as we dive into 20 shocking recent discoveries that you wouldn't believe were found right in the USA. Number 20, largest Burmese python in Florida. In 2022, Florida wildlife officials made a jaw-dropping discovery: the largest Burmese python ever recorded in the state. This serpent, captured in the Florida Everglades, measured a staggering 18 feet long and weighed an astounding 215 pounds, breaking previous records and drawing significant attention to the ongoing issue of invasive species in the region. The colossal python was found by a team of biologists from the Conservancy of Southwest Florida. The team, specializing in tracking and capturing invasive pythons, used radio transmitters implanted in male scout snakes to locate breeding females. Upon its capture, the python was taken to a facility where it was euthanized to prevent further ecological damage. Burmese pythons, native to Southeast Asia, have become a significant threat to the Everglades' delicate ecosystem since their introduction, likely due to pet releases. They prey on native wildlife, including endangered species, and have no natural predators in Florida. A necropsy revealed the python had recently consumed an entire white-tailed deer, underscoring the danger these giants pose to local wildlife. The discovery of such a massive python highlights the urgent need for continued efforts to manage and control the invasive population. Number 19, Stucky mummified dog in Georgia. In a peculiar and haunting discovery, a mummified dog, later named Stucky, was found inside a tree in Georgia. This eerie find was made by loggers working for the Georgia Craft Corp as they were cutting down chestnut oak trees in a forest near the town of Waycross. Upon slicing into a hollow section of a tree, the loggers were astonished to find a fully intact, mummified dog, seemingly frozen in time. Stucky, as the dog was affectionately named, is believed to have climbed into the hollow tree sometime in the 1960s, chasing after prey, likely a raccoon or squirrel. Unfortunately, the dog became wedged in the tight space and was unable to escape. Over time, the conditions within the tree created a natural mummification process. The dry, airtight hollow prevented decay by inhibiting bacteria and insects, while the tannic acid from the tree acted as a natural desiccant, preserving the dog's body remarkably well. Stucky's mummified remains were eventually transferred to Southern Forest World, a museum in Waycross dedicated to the region's forestry industry and natural history. He has since become an unusual and popular exhibit, drawing visitors intrigued by his sad but fascinating story. Number 18, ancient canoe. A remarkable discovery of a nearly 1,000-year-old canoe, found by a group of 13-year-old boys, was pulled from its watery grave last week in North Carolina, officials announced. The teens stumbled upon the ancient vessel during the summer of 2021, mistaking it for an ordinary log, according to the news reporter in North Carolina. State officials, upon examining the find, moved the canoe under a dock for protection until it could be fully excavated. On April 12, 2022, workers finally extracted the 930-year-old canoe from Lake Waccamaw in Columbus County, North Carolina. The North Carolina American Indian Heritage Commission and the Waccamaw Siouan tribe collaborated to retrieve the historic artifact. The 28-foot-long canoe, described by Waccamaw Siouan Chief Michael Jacobs as having carried many a brave, provides a unique opportunity to learn about Native American culture. Number 17, oldest brewery in America. In a groundbreaking discovery, archaeologists unearthed evidence of the oldest brewery in America at a site in Jamestown, Virginia. This 400-year-old brewery, believed to date back to the early 1600s, sheds new light on the daily lives and ingenuity of the early English settlers. The find was made by a team from Preservation, Virginia, who have been meticulously excavating the historic Jamestown settlement. While exploring the remains of what was initially thought to be a kitchen or storeroom, researchers discovered artifacts that pointed to beer production. These included brewing equipment, such as kiln fragments used for drying malt, pottery shards, and chemical residues indicative of fermentation processes. The brewery is believed to have been established around 1609, just a few years after the settlers arrived. Beer was a staple in the diet of early colonists, providing a safe alternative to often contaminated water sources. The brewing process would have used local ingredients such as maize and barley, combined with imported hops. This discovery is significant not only for its age, but also for what it reveals about the resourcefulness of the early settlers in adapting their Old World traditions to the New World. The brewery site offers a tangible connection to the daily life and survival strategies of Jamestown's inhabitants. The unearthed artifacts are now being studied and preserved, providing invaluable insights into the early colonial era. The findings will be displayed at the Jamestown Settlement Museum, allowing the public to explore and appreciate this fascinating chapter of American history. Number 16, Thrift Store Skull. In a bizarre turn of events, a human skull was discovered at a Goodwill store in Goodyear, Arizona, in 2022. The macabre find was made by a store employee who stumbled upon the skull while sorting through donations. Initially, it seemed like a Halloween prop, but a closer examination revealed it to be startlingly real. Local authorities were promptly notified, and the skull was handed over to the Goodyear Police Department. Forensic experts examined the skull, which was missing its lower jaw, and showed signs of extensive wear and aging. They confirmed it was indeed human, likely belonging to an adult male. The precise age of the skull remained uncertain, but experts suggested it could be several decades old, if not older. The discovery sparked an investigation to trace the origins of the skull. Investigators focused on recent donations to the Goodwill store, hoping to find clues about who might have dropped off such a grim item. Despite extensive efforts, the donor's identity remained unknown, and the mystery deepened. Goodwill's corporate office expressed shock and cooperated fully with the authorities, emphasizing their commitment to the safety and well-being of their employees and customers. They reiterated that all donations are typically vetted, but such an unusual item had slipped through the cracks. Number 15, Old Tin Can of Gold. In a remarkable discovery, a California family stumbled upon a hidden hoard of 1,400 mint-condition gold coins from the 19th century buried in their backyard. This astonishing find, which occurred in 2014, was unearthed during a routine excavation project. The family, choosing to remain anonymous, uncovered the treasure chest, revealing an array of gold coins in pristine condition. The coins, dating back to the mid-1800s, are so rare that some could potentially be worth up to $1 million apiece. The discovery has been described as one of the most significant coin finds in recent history. The treasure's provenance remains a mystery, but speculation suggests it could have been buried during a period of economic uncertainty or as part of a larger collection lost to history. Following the discovery, experts from the numismatic community were called in to assess the value and historical significance of the coins. The family opted for discretion, choosing not to publicize their identities, but their discovery has generated significant interest and excitement in the world of rare coin collecting. Number 14, Western Fox. A two-headed snake was discovered in a backyard in Evansville, Indiana. The unusual serpent, a western fox snake, was spotted by a local homeowner while gardening. This fascinating creature, with two fully functional heads, captured immediate attention from the scientific community and the general public alike. The snake was discovered in June 2022, and its unique condition, known as bicephaly, occurs when a single embryo develops two heads, each with its own set of sensory organs and sometimes distinct personalities. In this case, the two heads of the snake were nearly identical but exhibited slightly different behaviors, a common trait in such anomalies. Western fox snakes, typically found in the Midwest, are known for their defensive behaviors rather than aggression. This particular two-headed snake, however, was noted to have difficulty coordinating movement between its two heads. This coordination challenge is common in bicephalic reptiles, making their survival in the wild particularly challenging. The discovery was reported to the Reptile Discovery Center in Evansville, where experts examined and documented the snake. The team noted that the two-headed snake's rarity and condition provided valuable insights into genetic mutations and developmental anomalies in reptiles. The snake was carefully studied and then transferred to a specialized facility for further observation. Number 13. Bioluminescent Sea Creature. In a stunning marine discovery, scientists identified a new species of bioluminescent sea creature off the coast of California in early 2023. This elusive creature, named Luminous californicus, was found during a deep-sea exploration mission conducted by the Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute, MBRI, using advanced remotely operated vehicles, ROVs. The new species was discovered in the deep, dark waters of the Pacific Ocean, approximately 1,200 meters below the surface. The creature is a type of jellyfish, notable for its mesmerizing bioluminescence. It features a unique array of glowing, pulsating patterns that are used to attract prey and communicate with other members of its species. The bioluminescence is a result of specialized cells that produce light through biochemical reactions, a trait that is particularly rare among deep-sea organisms. The discovery was made during a routine survey of deep-sea ecosystems aimed at understanding the biodiversity of the California current system. Scientists were initially drawn to the area by unusual light patterns detected by their equipment. The discovery of Luminous californicus not only enriches our knowledge of bioluminescent organisms, but also highlights the ongoing need for exploration and conservation of the ocean's mysterious depths. Number 12. Colony of 50,000 bees in a house. In a spine-chilling revelation in North Carolina, a family discovered a massive colony of 50,000 bees hidden within the walls of their home. The unsettling discovery came after the couple's young daughter complained about monsters in her closet. What initially seemed like childhood imagination turned out to be a dramatic reality. The drama unfolded in early 2024 when Ashley Mass's class and her husband noticed an increasing number of bees entering their attic. Concerned, they contacted a pest control company and several beekeepers. It wasn't until a thermal camera was employed that the full scale of the infestation was revealed. The camera showed a sprawling hive nestled inside the wall of their daughter's bedroom. The beekeeper's initial investigation was nothing short of cinematic. When he first breached the wall, a swarm of bees erupted out, creating a scene reminiscent of a horror movie. Honey began seeping from the wall, creating dark, blood-like streaks down the pink walls of the child's room. Over the course of several extractions, beekeepers removed the colossal hive, which included a honeycomb weighing over 100 pounds. The bees were relocated to a sanctuary, ensuring their safety and the restoration of the family's home. The damage was extensive, costing around $20,000 to repair. Number 11. Mastadon Tooth. In a fascinating discovery, a mastodon tooth was unearthed in 2021 in a gravel pit near the town of San Diego, California. This remarkable find provides valuable insight into the ancient giants that roamed North America during the last ice age, roughly 120,000 years ago. The tooth, measuring about 12 inches in length and weighing several pounds, was discovered by a team of paleontologists conducting routine excavations at the gravel pit. The team, led by Dr. Richard C. Hulbert Jr. from the Florida Museum of Natural History, was initially sifting through sediment for fossils when they stumbled upon the massive tooth embedded in the gravel. Mastodons, distant relatives of modern elephants, were large herbivorous mammals that lived across North America during the Pleistocene epoch. Their large, flat teeth were well adapted for grinding tough vegetation, such as grasses and shrubs. The tooth found in San Diego is particularly significant because it helps scientists better understand the distribution of mastodons in the region and their dietary habits. The discovery has sparked considerable excitement within the paleontological community. The tooth was carefully extracted and is now undergoing detailed analysis to determine its precise age and the specific species of mastodon it belonged to. The find adds to a growing collection of Pleistocene-era fossils in Southern California, enriching our knowledge of the ancient ecosystems that once existed there. Number 10. Secret Tunnel Network. In a remarkable historical discovery, a secret network of tunnels dating back to the 1800s was uncovered beneath the bustling streets of Washington, D.C. in early 2024. This hidden labyrinth of underground passages, originally used for various purposes, offers a fascinating glimpse into the city's lesser-known past. The discovery occurred during routine construction work at a site near the National Mall. Workers unearthed an old brick-lined tunnel that led to a series of interconnected passages. Archaeologists and historians were quickly called in to investigate, revealing a complex network of tunnels that had long been forgotten. Historical research indicates that these tunnels were likely built during a time of rapid development in the nation's capital. They were used for a range of activities, from transporting goods to housing secret operations. The tunnel's construction aligns with the period's architectural style, featuring sturdy brickwork and vintage ventilation systems. One significant aspect of this discovery is the potential link to the city's underground infrastructure during the Civil War. Some historians speculate that the tunnels may have been used for smuggling supplies or as escape routes for those seeking to avoid detection. The findings include old artifacts such as rusted tools, remnants of wooden crates, and even personal items that provide a tangible connection to the people who once used these tunnels. Number 9. 80-foot-long object at the sea. An 80-foot-long object was found floating off the coast of the Galapagos Islands in early 2022, sparking widespread intrigue and speculation. The object was initially spotted by a team of researchers conducting routine marine surveys in the remote waters of the Pacific Ocean. The discovery occurred in February 2022 when a research vessel, part of a conservation expedition, detected the massive object using sonar equipment. The team, led by marine biologists from the Charles Darwin Foundation, was investigating the impact of climate change on oceanic ecosystems when they encountered the enigmatic object. Upon closer inspection, the team identified the 80-foot-long structure as an enormous piece of driftwood, partially submerged and covered in marine life. However, what made the find extraordinary was its sheer size and the unusual pattern of barnacles and algae growth on its surface, suggesting it had been adrift for an extended period. The object was not just a curiosity, but provided valuable data on ocean currents and marine biology. Researchers were able to study how such large debris interacts with marine ecosystems, including the species that colonize driftwood and the effects on oceanographic conditions. The discovery garnered significant media attention, with the object being dubbed the Galapagus giant in various reports. Number 8. Golden orb found in ocean. A golden orb was discovered by Canoe Ocean Exploration in 2023, approximately 3,300 meters below the ocean surface off the coast of Alaska. This orb, illuminated only by the artificial light of the remotely operated underwater vehicle that stumbled upon it, presented a captivating enigma. The orb, about 10 centimeters in diameter, was found tightly adhered to a rock covered in white sponges. Its most intriguing feature was a conspicuous hole on one side. During a live stream of the dive, speculation ran wild. Some suggested it could be an egg casing from an unknown marine species, while others pondered whether it might be a dead sponge or a fragment of coral. The orb's unusual appearance and the mystery of the hole led to a flurry of theories. "I don't know what to make of that," one researcher admitted during the live stream, encapsulating the team's collective intrigue. Another hypothesized that the hole could indicate an attempt by some creature to penetrate or escape from the orb, adding an element of suspense to the discovery. Number 7. 95 buried bodies. Months after a Texas school district began construction on a new technical center, archaeologists made a startling discovery: the long-buried remains of 95 individuals. The first remains were uncovered in February in Sugar Land, a suburb southwest of Houston. The remains likely belonged to freed black individuals who were forced into labor camps after slavery was officially abolished. The site, owned by the Fort Bend Independent School District, is where the new technical school is being constructed. Superintendent Charles Dupre described the discovery as a remarkable opportunity for the community and the school district to explore and understand the local history in greater depth. Number 6. An underground river system in Missouri. In a groundbreaking discovery beneath Missouri, researchers uncovered a vast underground river system in 2023, revealing a hidden network of waterways previously unknown to science. The discovery, made during a series of exploratory surveys and cave mapping projects, has captivated the scientific community and intrigued nature enthusiasts. Located in the Ozark Plateau region, the underground river system stretches over 100 miles and features intricate networks of subterranean channels and caverns. The system was identified through advanced ground-penetrating radar technology and dye tracing techniques, which allowed scientists to map the extensive network of flowing water beneath the surface. The discovery was initially prompted by unusual geological formations and unexplained sinkholes in the area. Researchers led by the Missouri Speleological Survey began investigating the region's karst landscape, known for its extensive cave systems and unique geological features. Their efforts revealed a series of interconnected rivers and underground lakes, some of which were previously thought to be isolated groundwater reservoirs. This hidden river system not only provides new insights into the region's geological history, but also offers a glimpse into the complex hydrology of the Ozarks. The underground rivers are believed to play a crucial role in the area's water supply, influencing local ecosystems and contributing to the unique karst topography. The discovery has sparked excitement among geologists and hydrologists, who are eager to study the system's impact on regional water flow and its potential for future exploration. All right, everyone, it's time for our subscribers' pick. What a camera captured in Ohio shocked the whole world. A bizarre creature seemingly crossing a street in Ohio, with its long limbs and eerie stance evoking both horror and fascination. The backstory of this unsettling sighting is as enigmatic as the image itself. Local reports say a driver spotted the creature late at night and managed to snap a brief photo before it disappeared into the shadows. The sighting occurred on a tranquil suburban street, with witnesses describing the creature as humanoid, yet distinctly alien in appearance. The authenticity of the photo has been debated, with some suggesting it could be a sophisticated hoax or a digitally manipulated image. Others, however, speculate it might be evidence of an unknown cryptid or even an extraterrestrial being. Regardless of the creature's true identity, this photo has made a lasting impact online. What are your thoughts on this mysterious image? Let us know in the comments. Number 5. Fish with human-like teeth. In a fascinating twist of luck, 11-year-old Charlie Clinton caught a fish with strikingly human-like teeth in a pond behind his Oklahoma home in 2023. The unusual catch initially seemed like the stuff of tall tales. However, upon closer inspection, the fish's human-esque teeth were indeed real, leaving Charlie and his family both bewildered and excited. At first, Charlie's mother was skeptical of his claims. She thought that he might be being dramatic, but when she saw the photos of the fish, she was stunned by its remarkably human-like teeth. The creature's unusual dental structure made it a conversation piece, and the family quickly took pictures of the bizarre find. The fish turned out to be a pacu, a species native to South America and closely related to the notorious piranha. Pacus are known for their distinctive, flat teeth, which resemble human molars and are adapted for grinding nuts and seeds. They can grow up to 3.5 feet in length and weigh up to 88 pounds, making them a formidable presence in their native habitats. Wildlife authorities believe that the pacu was likely an exotic pet that outgrew its tank and was released into the wild. Number 4. Ancient footprints. Fossilized human footprints discovered in White Sands National Park, New Mexico, are now confirmed to be over 20,000 years old, a revelation that challenges long-standing theories about human migrations into North America. This groundbreaking finding, detailed in a recent study published in Science, upends decades of research suggesting that humans first arrived around 30,000 years ago with the Clovis culture. The footprints, found buried a few feet below the surface near a dried-up lake, were initially dated based on radiocarbon measurements of aquatic plant seeds. The discovery implies that humans were present in New Mexico during the last glacial maximum, around the peak of the last ice age, when much of North America was covered by massive ice sheets. This timeline conflicts with the previous belief that the Clovis people, identified by their distinctive stone spear points, were the first Americans. The Clovis culture was thought to have migrated from the north about 13,000 years ago. Skeptics had questioned the initial radiocarbon dating, suggesting that ancient water might have skewed the results. However, the new study's additional dating methods, including the analysis of pollen from high-elevation plants, support the earlier findings. Number 3. Ballooning of spiders. In a remarkable and somewhat eerie natural phenomenon, residents of California's Central Coast were astonished to see what looked like cotton candy floating through the air in 2023. Initially mistaken for Halloween decorations or some strange atmospheric anomaly, these large, white, clumpy masses were soon identified as spider silk. The phenomenon is known as ballooning. After baby spiders, or spiderlings, are born, they engage in this intriguing method of dispersal. The spiderlings release long, thin strands of silk from their bodies, which act like parachutes, allowing them to drift on the breeze and travel considerable distances to find new habitats. During ballooning, thousands of spiderlings can be seen floating through the air, creating a spider silk cloud. This process helps spiders colonize new areas and reduces competition among siblings. The phenomenon can sometimes cover vast stretches of land, as the silk threads can be carried by wind currents over several miles. Experts confirm that the white clumps spotted on the Central Coast were indeed ballooning spiderlings. This event highlights the fascinating adaptations of spiders and their ability to spread across large areas. While it may seem unsettling to some, spider ballooning is a natural and essential part of their life cycle, allowing these creatures to thrive in diverse environments. Number 2. Shipwreck from late 19th century. In an exciting maritime discovery, the wreck of a 19th century ship was found off the coast of Lake Michigan in 2023. The ship, believed to be the long-lost Ranger, was located during a routine survey by marine archaeologists from the Great Lakes Shipwreck Historical Society. The discovery has captivated historians and maritime enthusiasts alike, providing a tangible link to the region's rich nautical past. The Ranger was a wooden steamer that sank in 1869 under mysterious circumstances, reportedly during a severe storm. The ship had been lost for over 150 years, its exact location remaining a mystery until this recent discovery. The wreck was found at a depth of approximately 80 meters and is remarkably well preserved, with much of the ship's structure still intact. Using sonar technology and underwater drones, the team was able to identify the shipwreck's distinctive features, such as its paddle wheels and the remnants of its hull. The wreck site was meticulously documented, and artifacts found at the scene, including personal items and cargo remnants, offer valuable insights into the lives of those aboard and the conditions they faced. Number 1. The Moonville Tunnel. The Moonville Tunnel, an intriguing landmark in southeastern Ohio, is a site steeped in both history and mystery. Discovered in the early 19th century, this abandoned railroad tunnel, located near the tiny, ghostly town of Moonville, was initially constructed in 1856 as part of the Marietta and Cincinnati Railroad. The tunnel stretches about 155 meters through a rugged hillside in the Wayne National Forest. The Moonville Tunnel has gained notoriety not only for its historical significance, but also for its reputation as a haunted site. Over the years, numerous ghost stories and paranormal reports have surrounded the tunnel, including sightings of apparitions and unexplained phenomena. Local legends suggest that the tunnel is haunted by the spirits of railroad workers who met tragic ends during the tunnel's construction, or by travelers who perished in accidents. Despite its eerie reputation, the Moonville Tunnel is a fascinating piece of engineering history. Its construction was a significant achievement for its time, enabling trains to navigate the challenging terrain of southeastern Ohio. Today, it stands as a popular destination for ghost hunters, history enthusiasts, and curious tourists. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching.